Welcome all as we congregate to the greatest toy line in community, ever growing, ever changing. As we collect and adapt these figures to our own imaginations and embrace the fun, there's much to learn, especially if you're new to Mythics.
What's going on? What's going on? How you doing, Omar?
I'm doing good, Greg. How about yourself, brother?
I am well. I'm well. Just wanted to explain to people that are like wondering, like, where's Legion Kings at?
Yeah.
Legion Kings is taking a break for tonight. We're missing a key individual, so we're like, you know what? Let's just go live and just hang out, man. So without that key ingredient of Jay, we're just regular bros. We're not
We're
Legion
just the
Kings.
bros.
I mean, we're still kings, but
Yeah,
we're not the official Legion Kings.
we're the NTM bros tonight.
That's right. Just want to say hi to people in the audience real quick. People that are here. We got Twizzler, who was just fresh off of the Legion's lair. How you doing, my man?
Twiz, what's up, brother?
We got Brian Carr. Happy Tuesday.
Brian.
Gentleman, William Houston. Good evening, folks.
William,
I'm going to see you soon, buddy. Couple of days. Dave Orkin. Hey.
J.
Charlie Squared. Hey, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day. That's right. I totally forgot, man. I'm like, why is everybody wearing green? What are you guys doing? Who wears green? Mike V, that's me. Evening, gents and ladies. We got Hayes. Halo. We got Heinrich. What's up, bros?
Heinrich,
we got
brother.
Dub. Hey, everyone. Sig. I love this show. Sorry, man. It's just us. It's not Legion Kings tonight, man. So, he's probably like out. Toy Butter. Love this show, man.
We're
Thank
Legion
you.
Princes.
Happy St. Patrick's Day evening. Hey, Jen. Twizzler, I like your Legion's King channel, and thanks for the support. I do too. I really look forward to doing Legion Kings with this gentleman here and Jay. It's just that energy and these guys are fun to hang out with. So I also enjoy the show, and I always look forward to it. So we didn't want to push Jay. We know that he's got a lot going on. He's been working a lot, just like me and this other guy here. And plus, it's his daughter's birthday, I think, within the next day or so. I don't think he said
Tomorrow.
exactly. Oh, is it tomorrow?
It's tomorrow, yeah.
So we're like, you know what, dude? Just take the night off, man.
Yeah.
But me and Omar, we needed a little toy therapy.
We needed some therapy.
We wanted to open a couple figures, hang out, talk with you guys. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're just going to hang out. Yeah. How you doing, Omar?
I'm doing good. Been busy.
Yes.
Been really, really busy at work, but I'm doing all right. I'm surviving, and I braised the corned beef today for about 8 hours in its beer. Yeah, I did.
Oh, in beer. I didn't know that
beer,
was
yep. Yeah. I braised it in broth and or in stock. I make a beef stock and then or a veal stock, and then I did it in
I forgot you're a chef, dude.
Yeah. I did that.
We were just talking about that. I was like, man, this guy's getting fancy here with all this braising.
And then what I do is I brulee an onion, which means you like burn the onion to take the sweetness.
Thank you for bringing it basic for me.
Yeah. So you brulee the onion and then you throw it in your stock, so it gives it a little bit of that onion sweetness to the stock. Mm-hmm. So I did that, braised the corned beefs on slow for about 8 hours while I was at work. Threw the cabbage in there, carrots, the potatoes. I use Yukon Gold potatoes. I don't like regular russet potatoes for this.
Okay.
And did some Irish soda bread, and wife and I had dinner, man. And
that sounds amazing, dude.
Yeah, it was good, really good.
One of these days, man, we're gonna have to get together and maybe you can do some grilling or some cooking or something, and we can
for sure
enjoy that. Sure. That's one of your superpowers.
That is my superpower is cooking.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah. I wanted to address this question really quick by Twizzler. Some of you know, a lot maybe not know. I do have yet another show. It's a podcast that focuses on the paranormal, the weird, the strange, unusual, unexplained, all that stuff. I like to just talk about it. I think it's an interesting topic. I've had a few people on in the community. I've had Guasagwe has been on, and Nate Barch wants to get on. I just haven't scheduled a time for him yet. And then, so Twizzler was asking about the next episode. So the next episode actually drops tomorrow, and that's with another community member, Earl Deshaw. We talk some ghosts and filmmaking and stuff like that. So that will be tomorrow. I will drop that episode tomorrow. But please check it out. I will post the link. Please like and subscribe if you would, if you guys are interested. It's nothing like different or unusual or special. It's just a fun show about anything that's unusual or strange.
One day you'll have to have me on so I could tell you about the haunted house that my mother used to live in Chicago.
Ooh, I would love to hear that.
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Yes, for the golden kraken. The crack on the golden kraken.
Air dry foam clay. What is that for?
To fill in the holes, the cracks.
What holes?
On your kraken chair.
What crooked chair?
The gold chair you've been working on.
Oh, the throne, the gold throne.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Air dry foam clay. Sandable and paintable. Cool. Thank you, babes.
You're welcome.
I was clueless. I'm like, I don't know what chair you're talking about. I was thinking of a chair that I sit in. I had got a printed throne chair that was put out by Savage Crucible, and was trying to figure out like how to make it better. And so she had a suggestion, but I was totally clueless. I'm like, I don't know what you're trying to tell me. Thank you. I love you too. Anyways, yes, I would love to hear your story about a haunted house in Chicago.
Yes.
Did you say?
Haunted house in Chicago. Yeah.
I'm down for that, dude. If anyone that has stories, hit me up. I think that's the right link. Or just search Night Tripper on YouTube. There's a few other Night Trippers on there, but you should find me on there. Yes, dude, we'll connect because I would love to hear it. Yeah, I had a good time. Guesagüe, like I said, Guesagüe was on there. What's up, my man?
What's up, brother?
William says, Mythic meetup on Friday. Absolutely. I think the Mythic meetup starts, the doors open at 7. So the actual MuskyCon, which we're going to talk about in a few, is Saturday from, I think, 10 to 5. But they're having a meetup the night before. So anyone that's in the area, welcome. Heinrich says, Jay and his lovely lady are an awesome couple. I agree.
They are.
Larry says, hey, everyone. What's up, Larry?
Larry, what's up, bro?
We got to have Larry back on the Legion Kings. I was just mentioning that. Chef Omar. That's right. We got to put some respect on that name. William, I'm jealous, but I hope you have a blast. It's going to be fun, man. Anytime that the community gets together, it's like magic, man.
Yeah.
And I always get jealous whenever it's somewhere else. I'm like, man, I wish I could be there. So I'm grateful that this is close to me for once. Omar, that sounds great.
Thank you, Twiz.
Sorry.
How far are you from MuskyCon?
About an hour and 10 minutes, 15
nice.
minutes. It's a joy. You know, when I think about the 10 to 12 hours, you drove, the 10 or 12 hours. It's like, oh, man.
So do you stay overnight there, or do you just go and then come back and then go?
See, that's a good question. Sig says, I've done that podcast in the future. It's about time travel. That's exactly right. Sig gets it. I knew he would. So I had communicated with the wife, like, what do you want to do? It's only an hour and 10 minutes. Do you want to stay?
Oh, she's going with you. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she's like, let's stay. But then when it started to get close, I'm like, that's $450. Yeah, for 2 nights. And I was like, that's eating into my you know.
Yeah, that's your toy funds, man, brother.
Yeah. So I was like, how about one night? So
Yeah.
I texted Brett. I got, Brett, which night would be a better night to spend the night? And he said Friday. So I was like, there you go.
Perfect.
So he helped me decide.
Nice.
So I'm going to do the meetup. So we'll set up, do the meetup, go to bed, and then wake up and finish setting up because I have a table.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the show. So it's going to be a blast.
Yeah. Sounds like
Trish
fun.
would like to be on it. Larry, you got my messenger, man. Hit me up. I'm down. We could talk Godzilla too. She's a big Godzilla fan. I made my version of Brazilian. Help me, Omar.
Fajora.
Fajora. My grandmother on my mom's
fajora.
side is of Irish descent, but was from Brazil. What is that?
Fajora. Oh man, it's really good. I've never made it before, so
okay.
Yeah, it's really good dish. I when I do my Irish meals, that's Brazilian, but fajota's like beans. But for me, what I like is I do a cold cannon, which is golden mashed potatoes with bacon, and you use the grease of the bacon and you mix it in with the mashed potatoes.
Okay.
And you cook the cabbage in it too, and then you mix all the mashed potatoes and everything together. It's really good.
Sounds magic.
Yeah.
Dub, that's literally impossible. I cannot catch up with Curtis on the shows, but I'm trying. I just have fun. I just want to have fun, you know.
That's an impossible task.
That's right. Although I will say he has not come out with any new shows. He does have all of his regular shows.
Well, Legion's Quest now has its own channel.
That's true. Joe was telling me about that today.
Yeah.
Joe G.
Yeah.
She says hello. Thank you, Heinrich. She's just off to work. Kenny says, Kenny man, I forgot you mentioned that the other day. I have to get up to date. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Oh, that's the link. It could be right. It could be a little bit off. If it is, I apologize. Shoot me a message and I will send you the right link. But it's been a lot of fun. We've talked about, I have a good friend that's into ghost hunting. And so we're kind of talking about that, like the stuff that she's bought for it, the equipment and stuff. And then we're going to actually go to a few cemeteries and try out her equipment and stuff and see if any of that works or see if we see anything. And then Earl Deshaw, who's a great guy, also said that he would go with us, and he's seen a bunch of things, I guess, in different spots in Michigan. So I'm like, yeah, man, that sounds good. I love that stuff. It's interesting, but also scares me. So Dub says night stripper. See, that's what I should have called it. I should have called it night stripper. Tomorrow going to battle to pick up my Rising Suns wave at my local retailer. Man, tomorrow is the magic day. No one here gets it. I'm behind. No one here gets what? I'm sorry, William. What does no one get? Let me catch up real here, and we'll talk about the retail date. You travel enough to cons, Greg. You deserve to have one close to you. I appreciate that, man. It is nice to have one that's close by. It's weird though. I'm not used to that kind of being that close. But it was nice. We had like a little mini mythic meetup by the same guys, which is my wife is going to kill me guys, Travis and Jeremy and Pete. This is their show, basically, Pete McCarthy's show. So they're doing it against, but they had like a little mini one a few weeks ago, and William was there, and Nate Strong, and Alexander Deshaw, and Dawkin, and Chris Johnson, and Kirby Hughesby. And it was a great time. So anytime where, like I said, people in the community come together, it's wonderful. And then you throw in some mythics in the mix. Come on now.
Yeah, that's how I felt with ZoloCon. It was, because when I went to Legion's Con, that was the first time I've been to Legion's Con, and I didn't know a lot of people, so I it was more like I talked to them on Facebook or on Messenger, but I never really saw them face to face. And then, once I started doing the YouTube stuff with you and other people, and started, getting to know everyone, that's the way ZoloCon was, and it was so awesome, man. It's just the that was the best part about it, was just hanging out with everyone afterwards and going out to dinner and opening up toys and just
Absolutely,
chilling
man.
and everything. That was the best, dude.
What's up,
Benny, my
Eddie?
man.
How you doing, buddy? Yeah, absolutely, dude. It's more important than the toys to me. It's just
Yeah.
seeing all the bros.
Yeah, it
It's
was fun, man. Such a good time.
I'm glad you guys got to go, you and Ruth Ann. That was awesome to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
you guys.
She loved it. She said, you know what? You guys love your friends and love all the people there and everything. She's not a con person, but she loved it. She's all like, I'll go with you again. So I was like,
Yeah.
cool. So
And
she
it's
probably
nice.
won't go to Legion's Con with me, but I mean,
That's okay.
she definitely will go to some of the other cons. So, but yeah.
Yeah, Legion's Con. My wife went the first year that I went, and she didn't really understand about like the whole community thing. So she just enjoyed the room. Like she stayed in the room.
That would be my wife.
Did her nails and watched,
Yeah.
TLC and had her snacks and stuff. And I'd just check on her every once in a while. She was good. So
yeah, my wife would come down. She would hang out for a while, then she'd probably disappear upstairs to the room, take a nap for a while, and then come back down, hang out for a little bit, maybe have dinner, and then disappear right back up to the room.
Right.
That would be her. Yeah.
That's why hotels in the venue is the best.
Yeah.
Because your partner can go up, they can rest, they can, you could go up and take a nap. You can
That's
hang
why
out.
next solo con next year we're gonna stay at the Stardust because it would have been better for her.
Yeah,
so
for sure. What's
she
up,
catch Novelas.
Yeah, that's right, Novelas. What's up, Stefan? How are you, my friend? Had to have you back on live again. It was great to have you on. So yeah, retail date is tomorrow, right? The 18th.
Yes, sir.
I guess it's kind of fluid. Like, I don't think he really knows until like they see from shipping that, things are going out.
What I've noticed is that it's usually you find out about a week before because that's when they kind of have they kind of know when the rest of the shipping is going to end from the warehouse, and then they can start sending everything to retailer. So, yeah.
But I think everyone has like
they already have all their stuff.
Yeah,
they're just not allowed to ship it until a certain
They're just sitting
date.
there like,
yeah, they're like, come on, man.
Wait.
But it was cool because yesterday I got my shipping notifications from Nerdzoic, and then Steve gave me the shipping notifications today for Articulated Empire. So that just got me even more excited. I'm like, this stuff's going out tomorrow. I should get it by Saturday, the weekend. I'm just going to order a pizza and I'm going to open up some Rising Suns, man.
Hell yeah.
Well, you guys are all at MuskyCon doing your thing.
Yeah, Steve in our group chat had posted a picture of all his boxes of stuff that's going out.
Yeah, even BBTS send out notifications.
Yeah, I saw that. That.
So they're ready too.
So everyone's poised and ready to and I'm glad that that Big Bad Toy Store did that. They are on it, because sometimes you're like waiting for stuff to get in stock. It's like,
look at the retail wave.
Yeah, exactly. Has it even shipped yet? That's weird, dude.
Yeah, I got all my stuff from Articulated Empire and from a couple of other retailers, Nerdzoic and a couple others. But yeah, I mean, Big Bad Toy Store, I canceled whatever I had there. I was like, I don't need it now. I already got my stuff.
Yeah, I am totally for going through the smaller, like Steve, my buddy Sven Guerrera.
Yeah, Sven. Jay's is a good one too.
Jay's, yeah.
I get some stuff from there too.
Go through them. The smaller.
Nerdzoic. Yeah, those are the places to go, man.
Help those guys out. Not to say Big Bad. I mean, Big Bad's a great store, and I think 98% of us probably buy or have pre-orders of stuff.
Especially now that they got Big Bad Workshop, you can forget about it, man. Oh Lord,
man, I'm on there.
I just ordered all those Soldiers of Fortune figures that just were released yesterday and today. I mean, my pile of loot I think I already have like 15 figures, so I gotta ship it out. I got all Operation Monster Force and Soldiers of Fortune. That's all that's in there right now. Oh, and what's his name? Bulletproof from Cops and Crooks.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I never watched that. I never saw it. It looks cool though. The figure.
I still have all the old figures from the 80s.
Did I highlight this? Anna loved Legion's Con this past year. She knew so many people that I conversed with. It's always nice when your partner can meet like the people that you're always talking about. Like because my wife is like, I know that voice. Is that Jeremy or is that Curtis or is that? And then she actually gets to meet them. So it's cool that the connections get made.
Yeah, that's the way my wife was. I was like, oh, this is Greg. Oh, this is so and so. Oh, this is so and so. You know, so I was like, yeah, that's them.
I kept the Exiles and Scapular from Big Bad Toy Store. The rest I canceled. Yeah, I kind of like Big Bad Toy Store was like my, go to, like, just in case I can't get them at the table. That they're, and I think a lot of people kind of do that.
I think we reserve at Big Bad Toy Store in case we can't pick up certain figures. I have from Big Bad Toy Store Neve and Broder coming from them because I got some extra ones because I couldn't find the extra ones anywhere else. So
they were hard. They
were hard. I had a Scapular, but I've already got a couple Scapulars coming, and I had Dispatar and I had Exiles, and I canceled those because I have a bunch of Exiles coming from the other ones. So I was like, I don't need all that. So
Heinrich says, let's not talk about shipping. Yeah. But I don't feel bad canceling. I mean, they're gonna sell that stuff. It is a strong wave, and
Greg, it was gone within 5 minutes. Once I dropped it, I saw it reopen. It was gone within 5 minutes.
Yeah,
so
and that's a good sign. I think that they realize that there's a big fan base of Mythic people out there, so they're gonna keep buying. And I'm glad that they buy in that volume because it supports the Horsemen and their endeavors. It keeps them, the cash coming in, but it also gives us an opportunity. So like people that are newer weren't able to get the pre-orders for Rising Sun, so they have that opportunity to go on Big Bad Toy Store. Oh, these are here, so
and sometimes we'll post in the Cabal or in the chats and say, hey, look guys, I'm releasing this, go pick it up if you want it, if you need it. I'm releasing this, go pick it up if you want it as a courtesy. And it's gone.
But I was talking to Rick Emmer about that, and their inventory thing is weird. So like when you release one, sometimes it doesn't go instantly to
it won't go instantly.
Pre-order. Yeah.
You have to just keep checking. Keep checking. Yeah.
For sure. William says, I sure hope there's some Rising Suns at MuskyCon. There will be, but we don't know how much.
I think they said it's limited.
Yeah, it's going to be limited. So, William, get in line, my man. I'll be right in line with you. I do have a table, but that don't matter. I'm still getting in line. I want some stuff.
Yeah.
And then, William, you also said that no one here collects Mythics. I agree with you, but I think having more meetups and things like we did, it helps get the word out, and if you know someone that's into figures, gift them a Dubon or gift them a Lady Averona or a Xylernian Guard. I do that all the time. I'm like, hey, check this out. Like it doesn't have to be an expensive figure in the line. It could be one of the newer ones, but something that's going to knock their socks off. Somebody gifted me a Malleus, and that's kind of how I got into the line. I was like, this figure is cool, man. I don't like really skeletons, but damn, this is cool. And now I love skeletons. So it's a thing. We got to do our part. We got to spread the words. It's grassroots. We got to spread the word.
That's right.
So yes, there definitely will be Rising Suns there. It's probably limited. So make sure you have your card ready or your cash and be ready, man. Heinrich says Anna's BF is Steph Delatour. He's awesome. She enjoyed our lunch with Mark Thomas and his wife at Wegmans, our dinner with Calvos on Saturday, and then our chat group on Sunday at Legion's Con. Heck yeah, man. That was a blast. And Steph, he's a smooth dude, man. That guy is all charm. That guy is an awesome dude. Good evening, gentlemen. Glad to see you all. What's up, Headhunter? How are you?
What's up, brother?
We got the house seal on the house. I'm accepting exiles from under the mountain 2-packs as gifts. Oh, as a gift. So there's no barter or trade. He's just accepting. Okay.
No trade. Okay. He just wants to work.
Okay. We'll spread the word on that, man. We'll see how many. I mean, he might get some gifts. We never know. You never
Yeah.
know. He's doing some cool things too. Like he's had the Exiles for a while, and I'm in a group chat with Hausiel, and like he's doing things that I'm like, what the hell? Like he's just like there's customizers that are not afraid to like take their stuff apart. Like they're doing things that I would never do. So I'm like, oh man. So like he took the beard off of Scally. So there's a head sculpt with Scally that has the beard. And I think it was also on the Valgard where it's got
Scally?
like, yeah, Scally Bone Splitter. He's the dwarf skeleton.
Oh, Scally Bone Splitter. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he also came. That head sculpt also came with Valgard, the Valgard legacies.
Yeah.
And so he took like the under part with just the beard, and then put like the new dwarf helmet over it.
Oh,
So it
cool.
looks like he's got like an old like white beard underneath his helmet, and I'm like, that's pretty rad.
That's pretty rad, yeah.
And then he also took Dagna, which hurt my heart. He took her hair off and put it on one of the male dwarves, and so he had like long flowing like
kind of cool though
dwarf hair, but it looked good. It looked good.
Yeah, kind of like the Fabio dwarf.
He says, check the group chat. Let's see. He sent 3 photos. Yes. Oh shit, he's got a new one. Let me see if I can add this. David Williams says, I will be opening my Exiles tonight. Save the best for last. I'm bummed out because David Williams was supposed to be on our Legion Kings show tonight, but Jay couldn't make it. So we're like, David, next time. So
we're not going to do that episode without David Williams.
That's right. We're going to wait for him.
David. Mm-hmm.
And hopefully people have seen David Williams did an episode of New to Mythics.
Yes, I listened to that on the road today. That was good. Good job for you guys.
Let me see here. It's just tricky.
I got to show David this though, because he's the guy that got me into the
go for it.
But I got my new Plunderling. This is my latest one, Captain.
Oh yeah,
so, yeah. And then I ordered the frogs, the Plunder frogs. So I got them coming too.
Okay, here we go.
Pretty excited about that. Those frogs are cool, man. Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. He's just doing some awesome stuff. Let me see here if I can. Yeah, so this is the underpiece of Scally or Valgard. I'm not sure which one he used. Let me see if I can find the whoops, I closed it. Of course I closed it. I'm so bad at this. Where is it at? Some people are just smooth. They're like, oh yeah. And like,
I know. It's like
when they're saying it, you're seeing it. And I'm like, I'm not that smooth. It takes me a minute to let's see here. Factory parts. I wanted to show that completed one that he did with. Okay, here's the ones with Dagna's hair. Let me show that real quick here. Share that. And it looks good. Can you see it? It looks pretty good, man.
Yeah, that is cool.
So he's just, my man's cutting edge, man. Hausiel is not afraid. He is not afraid to take
that actually is really cool. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty.
Yeah,
that's pretty.
He is not afraid.
Yeah, he pretty awesome.
He is doing it, man. So I respect that. I respect that. I couldn't do it, man. I'm like, what if I, am not able to put it back together? That's like Curtis does those exploded views of his things, but like he will rip out like the stuff and then he'll have to glue it back in. I'm like,
those are cool though, because you learn a lot from the figure.
You learn a lot.
I watch all of those. He does a great job with those.
I mean, he's tearing apart his stuff. Then he's got to.
He don't give a shit. He's all like,
yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Twizzler says my plunder frogs are on the way.
Yes, sir.
My frog should be here this week.
Yep, same. I got shipping notice yesterday.
Great episode with David Williams. Man, that was so much fun, man, talking to David Williams. Such a nice guy, man. That was awesome. I had a really fun. I was getting nervous. I don't know why. Like if it's something that I don't talk to every day, I get nervous. So I was a little bit nervous talking to David Williams, but he's such an easy to talk to guy that we just had a fun conversation. Had a good time. Chris, what's up, man? Just talking about you. We will see you in a few days. Anthony says that it was a Valgard beard. Okay. So that was like the secondary helmet. So there was the regular helmet that's on Sir Valgard. Where is he? Oh, right here. Oh shit, I'm dropping stuff.
Don't be dropping shit.
And then there was the Elijah helmeted head, and then there was it was a Scally, but they painted it gold, and it was kind of like a skull, with the beard. It was rad. So that was cool that he did that. Mr. Houseal is a pioneer when it comes to customizing stuff, man. Sig says, hack the planet. Chris Johnson, you are not late. No, man. You're right on time, dude. Anthony says it's only plastic. No, I know. I have this thing where it's like, if it's not like as perfect as it was when I take it out of the package, there's something wrong with it. Like,
that's
and
why
I can't fix it.
That's why you buy one that you keep as what the Horseman created it as, and then the rest you do whatever you want with them.
That's true.
Unless they have different looks. What I do is, if it has a different look, I try to get all the looks, and then the extra ones are the ones that I rip apart.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good. And I love plopping. I love plopping. I love popping and swapping. I mean, that's fun. To build something. Like I built this one night, and it's like Kern Ray legs, ATL arms, red armory gauntlets, and chest piece, I think, from like Poxus, and head from Armory. And it looks great, but it's like so many figures had to die for that figure to be.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. And you end up with all these pieces, and you're like, oh, but hey, that's part of the fun.
But I'm happy with how he turned out. David says I needed to work. I ended up working late, so it worked out. My frogs are on the way too. Cool.
But in all seriousness, Greg, when you have a table, sell some of your parts if you're not using.
I need to, dude. I've got.
Do like a $10 bin and just throw a bunch of parts in there and be like, here, take, or for $5 or whatever, take this or that. I mean, that's what I would do if I had a table at Legion's Con. I have so many parts, man. But like Legion's Con,
no, that's a good idea.
When we do the part swap, boy, I'm going to take an entire table just for part swap.
Right. Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I did last Legion's Con.
Yeah. So I think Brett, when he did the bone thing, he let people build stuff, and he just threw out a number. At this Mythic meetup, Travis Bowles, who's my wife is going to kill me, he's got bins, and they did it at this last meetup. They've got bins of like upper body, arms, head, soft goods, lower body, and they're like $10 each. So for like $40, $30, $35, $45, you can build like
that's
your
the
own
one
figure.
That you went to the comic shop, right? Or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they're going to do it again. They're going to do it at
Justin from the Action Toy Review did a video on it. It was pretty cool. I watched it.
Yes, Justin. Yeah. I need to watch his show.
He's a good dude. I like his enthusiasm.
Yeah. Hey, Greg, how are you? I'm like, I'm good. How are you? Good to see you again. But yeah, he's a good dude. Dude. Twizzer says, I'm not going to lie. I was nervous to be on Legion's Lair, and I ran out of time to eat beforehand. So I drank enough Guinness, and I'm slightly buzzed as I watch you guys and get some dinner. Like it's kind of nervous when people are like listening to what you say, and they're kind of expecting, you to say something and interact. And it is kind of nervous. But if you kind of think of it as just a conversation, that's how I do it. Like if I'm having someone on the show, I'll usually talk to them beforehand and that kind of works out my nerves or their nerves, and it's just a conversation between friends, man. So definitely, you did good.
Agreed.
Go ahead.
Headhunter left something. He said Omar part sale. Agreed.
Yes, exactly.
I could do an armory just on my own parts at a place. I could just put all my parts and be like, here you go. Have fun.
See, I have parts, but I think I have more weapons than anything because I'm not a big weapon guy.
I have so many parts.
Do you? See, I've got, like I said, I've got more weapons. We should put our weapons and parts together.
Matter of fact, let me show you. Wait
right,
till I open this door. Wait.
You want me to be big in you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Oh shit, man.
Can you see all that?
Wow.
That's all parts.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
What would you say? What's predominantly in those bins?
Plus I have parts on the side here too. I have all my heads over here. I have 2 big old bins full of heads. Those are pauldrons, gauntlets, legs, weapons, hands, feet, you name it. It's all there, man. Tails, you name it. I've got so many parts, man. So many parts.
William asks, will Travis be taking credit cards? He did at the last Mythic meetup. He took credit cards, thank God. So yes, he does. Well, actually, William, I think it was PayPal. If you need help trying to figure out or navigate, I think I helped you last year too when you were trying to buy something. We'll figure it out. Twizzler says it was fun, but only the 3rd time I've been on a live show. Keep doing it, man. You will get better. You'll have to come on New to Mythic sometime if you're ever free. I know we hung out at the fire pit at Legion's Con, and we had a good conversation. Saw Billy Bay's review of Reggie. What is your opinion?
Regarian.
Oh, Regarian?
Yeah.
I don't have that figure, so I don't know.
So my opinion,
I have to watch. What's your thoughts?
My opinion of Regarian was the first time I saw it that I felt like that's going to be one of those figures that when you get in hand, you're really going to like it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those that the pictures don't do it justice. And then once you get it in hand, I guarantee you're probably going to like it. Like I have a feeling that's going to be because I saw like all the texture of the fur and everything else. The only thing I wish from that figure is I wish it had an articulated jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least another head with a facial expression on.
So is it basically like an ogre body repaint with a new head?
No, I think it's got fur.
Does it?
Like,
I don't know.
Sculpted
so
on
it's
the,
new.
On the,
okay.
Yeah.
That one for some reason, I think I based it off of the head. I was like, nah, I'm good on that. But in hand, like you said, sometimes in hand, or if you see a review, like I haven't watched any reviews on it yet. So I will check it out. I was thinking this today. I'm trying to be more selective when it comes to 4 Horsemen. Like I love their stuff and I love the studio so much that I want to buy it all. But my wallet's like, whoa, easy, big guy.
It's getting to the point now where price wise you're gonna have to, and just the economy in general, the way it is, you're gonna have to pick and choose.
Gas, dude.
Gas alone. I've already filled up twice this week, and usually my car takes about between $35 $38 to fill because it's an Outlander for work, and I've spent over $50 each time. So I've already spent over $100 in gas just this week alone.
It's hurting me, for
sure. So you're right. I mean, you have to now pick and choose with what you get, and then you have other toy lines too. I mean, it's either sacrifice those toy lines or kind of dabble in every single one of them and just get what you want.
Yeah. I think my problem is that if there's a figure that I love, I will buy it over and over and over again. And I don't know why. I just, because I have some that are like I have a few Gideons that are open. I have a few Enochs that are open. And it's multiple looks, but I think it's just enjoying that figure and, different poses, one on the horse, one not. But after a while, it's like, I start questioning myself, like, do I need another one? Yeah. Do I need another, like I was in line at ZoloCon and I'm like, do I need anything here? besides a legendary warrior, do I really need to buy anything else? And my brain's like, no. But then I'm like, ooh, a silver knight for $35. Or, oh, they brought some Elijahs. So I'm like, okay. So it's like I didn't need a silver knight. I didn't need an Elijah. Not saying I have multiples. I don't anymore. But it's just there's something when you're at that table, you just get this excitement of like, oh man, like, oh, look at that.
Well, for me, I was waiting for the ISS for the in stock sale. But
Right.
when we went to ZoloCon and we saw pretty much everything that's going to be in the in stock sale, with the exception of the armory builds, I said to myself, I might as well just get it here
Right.
and save myself the headache of trying to grab something at the in stock sale, with the exception of the armory. That's the only thing I want. Is I just want another set of the all-in armory, and I'm done. But I'm like you. I didn't need all the stuff that I got. I needed another Valguard because I had the Knights pieces just waiting for a Valguard. So I was like, I wanted to make another Gold Knight. But I bought 3 Revenant Warriors. I bought 3 Nymph Chirels. I didn't need that, but I got them. I bought another Koi. I didn't need another Koi.
Wait. Back up. Did you say you bought 3 Nymphs and 3 Revs?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're the same as me, man.
Yeah.
I don't army builds, and I'm not our boy Benny 3 or 5 times.
Yeah.
I just don't know why I do it, but
well,
they're like so good.
I also forgot to buy skeletons from Benny because I was going to buy the skeletons too, and I completely forgot because I've just been so focused on everything at ZoloCon. So I mean, I bought figures that I really didn't need, but I got them anyway because I wanted them. So now I have parts and whatever else, and I get doubles of certain ones. There's certain figures that you have to get doubles of, like Scapular, for example. You want to get 2 because you want to do the Amir Kaspar and you want to do the Scapular looks. So I mean, you have to have 2 of him. But
I had 2 and I traded 1 to my buddy. Yeah, so, my buddy had an extra Dagna.
You're gonna regret that.
I have 1, but I'm gonna get another one.
You're gonna get one at MuskyCon.
I was happy having 2 Scapulars. I'm like, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
But I traded 1 because I really wanted Dagna. Yeah. And I knew it was going to be a while before I got the Exiles pack. So I was like, you know what? I'll trade you. But then I was like,
And that's another thing too, is like the Exiles pack. You have to have at least 2. You have to get at least 2 packs of the Exiles. But do you really need 2 Naves? No. Do you really need...
Unless you're a customizer.
Right. Do you really need 2 Atlases? Well, if you want to make them into one of them as a gladiator, sure. But do you really need them? No.
Yeah.
So I mean, it all depends. I mean, you don't need more of the Yoshinai Kai. You don't need 2 of them, but you get them anyway. I got 2 of him. I got like 3 Broders, 3 Naves. I got 2 Atlases and Scapulars. I didn't need 2 bears though. I only got 1 bear. I don't need 2 bears.
I almost had 2, and I sold it to Brian. I'm like,
I barely have room for 1 bear. I don't need 2 bears, man.
We got Chris Ferrone in the house. What's up, Chris? Always happy to see you, buddy. I like Benny. Yes is always the answer. It's like I need to buy stuff off the table. It's like a rush, or it's like just I don't know what it is, man. But like Revenant, like I always say, like I was late to the Revenant like train. And like once I got on, like it's one of my favorite figures. Awesome. Like I freaking love that.
There's
figure.
so much you can do with that figure too. It's awesome, man.
Yeah, the retail is perfect because I didn't need the extra. I think it came with the scaphoid.
Sir Gerard head and all that other stuff. Yeah.
Oh, did it? Yeah. See, as long as it came with a faceplate, it came with the red eyes, it came with the regular face. The Xylernian, that's all I care about. So I'm like, I'm good. So I might get another one.
You should get another. Yeah, it's always good to have at least 2, so you can have both looks, or 3 if you want to do like a Sir Averona or Lord Averona, which is what I did.
Right.
I did a Lord Averona, but the thing that I feel is you wait in line for so long. We waited for 3 or 4 hours in line each day. When you get to there. I'm sorry, but I'm not just leaving with a legendary warrior and walking away, brother.
It's showtime. Yeah.
I look
I'm
at it and
with
I'm
you.
like, okay, I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab this. I told my wife, I was like, grab this, grab that, and let's go.
You know what, Chris? I do army build. I just don't mean to. Like my brain just, my wallet is open. It's an open book to the Horseman Studio. So I end up buying extras. But that's why I end up with bins of like, I'm like,
Well,
I don't need all these extras. What am
what's
I
so
doing?
great about the RPG figures, because when you get them either at the Kickstarter or through retail, they're the perfect price to army build.
Yes.
So you can army build a
Yes.
shit ton of those if you want.
Less guilt, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I saw when I
Hey,
saw the Silver Knights, I was like $35 Silver Knight.
bro, I'll
I'm in.
buy 5 or 6 $35 figures just like that, and then not feel as guilty if I buy 4 or 5 figures at $55-$60. You know what I mean? So it's like, here we go, army, because I'm going to get a ton of those skeletons when they come out on retail. I'm only going to get a few
I
of the
know you
Kickstarter,
are for
but when they
sure.
come out, I'm going to get a ton of those, and the orcs too, because I love my orcs.
What's up, Jeff? How you doing, man? Chris, are you being funny or are you serious? It says, dang, this chat keeps deleting my comments. Remember the other day it was doing that for us too, but it was Mythic Conversation. So I apologize for that, Chris, man. Hopefully it will stop doing that.
Or it wasn't Mythic Conversations, it was 4-ish.
4 o'clock,
Four
that's
Horsemen-ish,
right.
yeah.
Alberto says, I have an extra Atlas on the way. Dude, I did not realize how badass Atlas is, man. When I first saw the pre-order, I was like, he's cool, but man, this guy
Atlas is so awesome. And
this
the
guy is
lore of
metal,
the figure,
man.
the lore of the character is what makes him even better.
Just got that one.
Yeah.
Look at that. Come on now.
Yeah.
Just his feet. I mean, get out of here.
Yeah.
He's badass, man.
They almost need to make a new Attila now just because Atlas looks so awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know, dude. But I'm always on my show, like I'm always talking about like the psychology of why we collect, or like the idiosyncrasies of why do we buy extras, and it's just an unknown phenomenon. But I find that but I think like we're gonna open maybe a Soldier of Fortune or two.
Nice.
But they're similar like that too, figures that that are maybe not specific, that you can or have multiple heads. I think they do that on purpose to make us,
well, look,
buy more.
I'll show this, for example. This is Operation Monster Force. This is the Black Black Watch heads pack.
Right.
So, I mean, what does that tell you?
I almost bought that. How much was it? Like $30?
No, it was like $14.99.
Oh, okay.
So, but here's the thing. Now I need 5 or 6 Black Watch agents, and I've already got 4. So, you know what I mean? I mean, they get you that way,
Omar, so I'm going to need one of those Revenants, Omar. Yeah, like you didn't buy any at how many did you buy, Benny? That guy. I'll never forget, man, at New Jersey Toy Con. This guy had a stack of legendary barbarians, man. I mean, everyone had gone and bought whatever. I mean, he wasn't like taking advantage, or wasn't like, they don't want to put their stuff back in the, but it cracked me up, man. I'm like, Benny, what you doing, man? My man had a stack. Like he had probably 20 barbarians, man. That's and awesome. My boy is good. He's not like, flipping them for, like I think the studio knows like, who's a good guy and who's not. My man was selling, for table price to friends and stuff, but this guy, he loves extras, man.
We'll definitely need to do a pet peeves of collecting one show sometime, because one of my biggest pet peeves is when you sell something to somebody and they flip it on the cabal the next day or 2 days later. I call it each time on it. I call them out.
We could definitely.
There's certain people now. There's certain people now that have been X'd by me that I will never sell anything to them again. Ever.
For sure.
Ever.
For sure.
Yeah.
So this Arden Scale, how do you say his first name? Vernalis. This figure haunts me. Like,
why?
All my friends have this figure. Everyone says how great it is. I'm like, I don't want that figure. I'm not a snake person, but like everyone talks about how great it is, and I'm like, stop, man. So now I'm like, I don't want to
So
miss out.
so
I
Greg, let me tell you how great this figure is.
see. Here we go. Go ahead, man.
This figure's awesome, man. Look at him.
I know,
You
but
could do
see,
so much with
I
him.
would change the head.
Well, you could, yeah. Well, I mean, you can't change the head. I did this because it looks so good with the hood on it, so that's why I did it with kind of like that head. But I bought 3 of them, so I have 2 more that I can customize and do whatever I want with. So
yeah,
you know me and my snakes, man.
it's a
I love
cool
my snake.
figure, but
Mhm.
I just feel like the snake head. I don't know. Maybe the open snake head. I don't know. That was like me with Koi. Like I didn't like the initial head that he had, but the armored head I thought was rad. So maybe I
Well,
just need the right head to go with that figure.
well, also remember, different strokes for different folks.
Right.
There's going to be people that are going to like certain figures more than others. Like Jay, our boy Jay, our Legion's King brother Jay.
Mm-hmm.
He owns like 80 koi. He loves koi.
He does. He
Okay.
does. I've
I
got
own
one. I've got one.
I bought one and I bought a second one at ZoloCon, and that's all I'm ever going to buy. Because for me, koi, he's cool, but I'm not like I
Exactly.
need to have a bunch of koi. I was like, he's cool, but that's about it. Now there's certain figures like the Skeleton Warrior, the original Skeleton Warrior, the builder.
Yeah.
I bought a bunch of those. I love that figure. Now that's not a lot of people probably like, well, whatever. But you know, it is what it is. It all
Right.
depends on what you like. You
Right.
know?
It's your own,
Yeah.
But some figures I think are easier collecting than others, I think.
Knights.
Like maybe a Xylernian guard, I could see why people would buy extras, or ones
Sure.
that have like other looks and stuff. I could
It's an
see
army
why
builder.
people
Yeah.
would be
Well, the Xylernian Guard's a special figure because it's not only an army builder, but it looks like it could be a named figure. Like it's so good,
Mhm.
you know. It's not just a plain Jane figure. It's a figure that you can get and you can mix in and be like, this is like a deluxe figure, and it's at a
Right.
really good price too. So certain figures are like that. The Templar Knights were the same way, you
Yeah.
know, or even the Relic Guards. I love the Relic Guards. I bought
They're
12 of
great
them.
figures. I mean,
I bought 12 of them because I read that there was 12 of them. So I was like, now I need 12. You know, so it is what it is. But that's the fix of toy collecting. It's
yeah.
like, you know, it's like being an addict. But you know,
But
sometimes you're just like, hey, I gotta get another one. I gotta get this, I gotta get that. And
mhm.
you know, because
There's
I think
something so
a
go
lot of
ahead.
us fear FOMO. So that's another thing too. So, you know.
Oh man. Yeah, like that Vernalis. It's like, FOMO. That's one figure that I have not held. So I'm afraid like if someone puts it in my hand and I start playing with it, then I'm gonna be like,
Chris,
okay.
I did the same thing that Chris just did here in his
Yeah.
comments here. I did the same thing.
And I think this line is so addictive that if there's nothing for sale, you will buy extras of something.
I
What I mean?
do.
That's how it was at ZoloCon. It's like, okay, I've got one or two Silver Knights still. I've got, a couple Revenants. I've got, a couple Nymphs from the Legions Con. I don't need, but like I want. And like you
Yeah.
said, we traveled, we spent money just to get here. It's like I'm not leaving with just a legendary warrior. I want whatever I like. I want to grab one of. You know what I
It's
mean?
like it's like with me and Baron Voligar version 1.
Mm-hmm.
I army build Baron Vologard version 1. Don't know why, but I
Didn't
love the figure so much.
didn't we trade for one? I traded
You
you one.
gave me one,
Yeah,
yes.
that was the only one I had. I'm like, I don't need this figure.
Bro, that Baron Voligar figure is so cool to me that I love to army build that Baron
Mm-hmm.
Voligar because those figures are the ones behind Baron Voligar version 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Right.
the way I have them all set up. I have them all as his special army. So hey, I mean, we all have our own headcanon, but some figures you see and you're like,
Exactly.
I got to get more of those. So I always, anytime I see a Baron Beauregard version 1 at a good price,
Grab them.
I buy it.
Yeah, I do that. Like, but see, the ones that I buy extras of, they're not cheap. Like Valiant Knight is one of the ones that
Well,
I'll
yeah, no.
buy. And then I love the orc. Where's she at? This orc.
The female orc builder from the Ether Blade.
Well, they had like one before that.
Oh yeah, the orc. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. The one in all black. She's expensive, man. Yeah. Yeah. She's not cheap.
No, she's like,
Yeah.
I think I paid like $100 for this figure.
Yeah. She's not cheap, man. I only have one of those because she was
This one and
expensive.
like the female barbarian too.
Yeah, I have the female barbarian
Original.
also. Yeah, she was expensive too.
That was one of
Yeah.
my first. You always remember your first.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, whenever I see those, and if they're a good deal, then I'll try to grab them. But
We need
they're not
a
cheap,
female
man.
we need a female orc in that Neve body. We need a
That's what I would think. I was telling Chris Ferone that I'm like, give me
Yeah.
a female orc with that neve.
Yeah.
Man,
That'll be badass.
Headhunter says this will be my first Atlas. I'm super excited. You don't have Atlas yet, right, Omar?
No, I'll
Yeah.
get. I have the original Atlas. I don't have the new
No,
Atlas.
the new one, man. It's
That's
so
one of the
good, dude.
that's one of the figures I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah,
That and Scapular are the two. Yeah.
Just make sure you put the fur on, right? Don't do like
Yeah.
that could... I'm like, wait a minute, Jay. Wait a minute, Jay. Jay had my man's fur was like, it was like flying off the back. It looked like a rabbit had like attached to his back or something.
Yeah. It
like,
looked
Jay,
like he killed a rabbit.
Jay,
He was carrying it for his dinner later.
Like, what you doing, Jay? He's like, oh, you know. But I had to ask. John McGovern actually did a little video on how to put that cape on right, because hey, I'll ask somebody, man. I ain't having no roadkill stuck to my man's back. I want him looking sharp, looking good.
Benny, you didn't get a Revenant Warrior at all?
Benny, my boy. That was my mistake. The first round, I got the Legendary Warrior and walked off. And then the second day, I could only get the nymph through the Chirel. So you didn't get a retail Revenant?
Oh,
those things, but you know, I think they sold out the first day of those, didn't they?
They sold out Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I only bought one. How many did you buy?
I bought 3.
You bought 3? Yeah.
Yeah. So Benny, if you want to trade or something, hit me up.
Only Legendary Warrior. Tell him.
I got 2 of her. So I need at least 2 more of her, and I'm good with that.
I will be happily surprised if they have some at MuskyCon this weekend.
You should be able to get it if you're early enough. You should be able to get some, but I mean, they're going to sell out quick. You know that.
Diego was saying like he was kind of making it seem like it was like a surprise that, you know, is maybe a one-off. So I will be happily surprised if they have them there, and I would grab one. If I can grab a couple, Benny, I'll grab you one at least if I can. I didn't know that you didn't. Dude, I'm shocked that Benny left with like one figure in his hand. I'm shocked by that.
That's crazy.
I collect because I was a middle child. I don't know, just collecting habits always interest me because like I mean my collecting habits are weird unto themselves, but other people's collecting habits, like why we do it, that's almost been like the foundation of why I do the New to Mythics show, because I love to hear about what you collected as a kid and then, you know, how it has changed or adapted over time, and why do you collect? Like, what is it about this line that makes you, you know, interested in it?
I think for some of us, I know for me, it's an escape from reality, and it's a stress reliever, and it's my opportunity to sit down and open up something I love and look at the figure and admire the artwork and pop and swap and pose it and do whatever else. And that brings me joy, man. You know?
Absolutely.
So,
totally.
Yeah. After a hard day at work, man, you know, you have yourself a drink and you open up a Mythics or you open up a figure and you're like, yeah, dude, this is awesome.
There's something therapeutic for sure. Because I had Omar and Jay and I are on a group chat, the Legion's King group chat thing, and we found out that Jay couldn't make it. And I just threw it out there. I was like I did this, you know, the voice recording. I'm like, hey Omar, if you want to, you know, do a show and just talk about toys and just hang out as bros, I'm up for that. I could definitely use that because we needed that, you know, that therapy for sure, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Benny, I will have you on that for sure, man. You just ask when you want to be on, dude, and you'll always be on. Trish says, I'm making Larry's into a silver dragonborn. I would like to see that, Trish. I would love to see that. I love seeing people's customs. Bill, let's call it BiddyCon. That's right.
He should.
Chris says I still haven't opened a koi. Yeah, I haven't opened mine either. I bought one, sold it, bought another one, sold it, and then bought one from Dylan. And I'm like, I'm gonna open this fucker. I'm going to open it. I'm going to open it, but I have not yet. So as soon as I open it, then it'll be mine. Until then, it's trade bait, you know.
Yeah.
Trish is going to sculpt the heads for my custom using the snake heads. Nice, man. Yeah, please share that. I would love to see that when you guys have it all done. Benny says, that's me with Sir Gerard. I believe I have about 24 left of that figure. I just love it. Holy crap, dude. I got that figure in a lot that I had bought from someone or traded. And I didn't really check it out. I was like, it's cool. But like just recently, I put a new cape on it. And I'm like, this Sir Gerard figure is pretty rad, dude. But yeah. I don't have the Gorgon. I'm not a big, the Gorgon head's okay. But I like the skull face with the spike. I think that one's.
I don't have that. I have Sir Gerard, but I bought Sir Gerard loose. And he only came with the regular pieces. He didn't come with extra heads or anything.
Okay. Yeah, but it's a cool figure, man. Yeah. Of course, Gerard's got the coolest figure for sure. William says it's amazing the versatility they design into these figures. Absolutely. The customizability for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm in love with the Revenant figure, man. But awesome. Going back to, God, I talk a lot. I'm sorry, guys. I talk a lot. I can hear myself just blah, 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 blah. But there's things I want to say. Like,
say it, man.
Shit, I just distracted myself. I was talking about the Revenant, how much I love that figure. And then I was going to say something about shit. I forgot what I was going to say. Sorry. Distracted myself. I needs it, Mr. Frodo.
The Revenant figure, what's so cool about it is you can make so much out of the Revenant and the Warrior. It's not just one figure. Now, the cool thing about the Legion's conversion, it came with all those extra heads, especially the Sir Gerard head. But like the Averona head, I have the regular the regular Revenant and Warrior, but then I made a Lord Averona and used some of the Urzok parts. And I mean, he looks awesome, dude. And I have
I love that figure.
A custom cape with it, man. Oh wow, he looks great, man. It's like one of my favorite figures.
He's become one of my favorites, man.
Yeah.
I love that figure.
And it's so simple and yet it's so effective, you know. So
I agree. Yeah, I didn't buy one at Legion's Con. I was like, I could build that if I really, or I'll get the retail down the road. And then afterwards I was like,
yeah.
So Jason Straz traded me one or sold me one at table cost.
Nice.
And I'm like, okay, this figure's rad. So I was worried, and then I bought a loose one from Brett. And then when the retail came, like I noticed, because if you buy the Legion's Con version, he's got the skull face on there. But the retail one has the regular human face with the red eyes, I think. Or is it the Xylarnian?
You get the skull because you have the Revenant and the
That's
Warrior.
what I was going to say. I was sweating because I thought that the skull might be just part of the exclusive.
Yeah.
And I opened the retail the other day, and the little plate is in a little baggie. Yeah. And I was like,
it comes with the Averona face too, right?
Yeah.
Because originally I thought the Averona face didn't come with it. That's why I stacked up. That's why I stocked up on them at Legion's Con.
I thought that too.
Like, I'm gonna get
So I think the retail has the human face.
Yeah.
And then the Averona head is next to him, and then the plate is in a baggie.
Yep.
But I was worried that the skull didn't come with it, and he does. I was like, thank goodness, man.
Yeah.
Chris says, how much did you guys pay for this time slot? That's a good question. It's the only time slot that was available. So that's why you're yakking it up on a Tuesday night, man. But you guys are here with us, and we appreciate that. Michael says, I always do an all-in first, then order seconds of the ones I want more of if I can afford it. Rising Suns was the wave came out just a few months before I bought my first Legions in 2024. Yeah, that was the first Legions con that I had been to, was when Rising Sun started. And at the time I could not afford a lot, or afford an all-in. So I just bought the bear and Atlas and Scapular and the horse. So it's good. It's a good wave, dude, for sure. I need a few of those laying around. I have a few of those laying around. It's been so long that we don't know what he has laying around now. Oh, maybe he's talking about my Lady Orc. You have a few of those? Let's talk, man. Yeah, $100, dude. I paid $100 for her at, I think it was Chubsy's or somewhere. Somebody charged me $100. They got me, man. They
What's
got
the
me.
most expensive figure you've bought so far from Mythic Legion?
I think when I first started collecting, it was either Ravina or Azza, because at the time they were both 230, 240. Yeah. And Ravina's still up there. She's not as high, I think, as she used to be. But Azza has like steadily dropped. But like at the time, there was less choices, and there was not any new waves. I think the new wave that was coming was the reinforcements that had the Xylernian and Lady Averona. I think that was reinforcements 5 or 6 or something. But so like the older figures were, very pricey. And so I think I was like, man, Azza's like, I got to get this figure. Yeah. And eBay had a, they've got like the pay in for or whatever. So I just made payments on that. So
that's what I did.
How about you? How about you, man?
Thor Ironjaw, $350.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most expensive figure I've bought. Thor Ironjaw.
Yeah, it's a sickness, man. But once you get that Grail, once you get that, it's like. But I kept buying. I bought like 4. I had 4 Azzas. I'm like, what am I doing?
There's 2 figures that I will not pay the money for. Well, there's more than that. I'm not going to pay that kind of money for the birds. I won't do that. I refuse to buy the birds.
I don't get the birds, dude. I
like the birds. I do. I really like the birds, but I won't. I'm not paying $500 for Etheron because they're coming out with a V2.
Right.
I'm not going to do it. So
I'm okay with V2s. You know.
Yeah.
Like I do want the first Sir Gideon just because I think he's cool.
Yeah. See, I don't. That's another one that I don't have. I don't. But like Uncan.
See, I'd love an Uncan, but there's no way.
I bought a custom Uncan, and he's good enough for me.
Dude. I'm with you on that. I was talking to Joe G one night, and we were, how like when you're talking and sometimes you get ahead of the person that's talking.
Yeah.
And I was saying, I need this. And he's like, I got you. And then I'm like, I need an Uncan. And then I'm like, oh wait, he just said, I got you. And I'm like, wait, he's going to sell me one? Joe G's got an extra. I was like, yes. And he's like, no, Greg, I only have one. That's I wasn't talking about that. And I was just like, oh, dang it. But, Bill says, is there a team pool for the holiday figure? See, I can't go in on that because I'm not going. So reach out to friends that you might have, Bill, and see if anyone is going. I know quite a few people are going to be there. It'll also be retail, and they will sell the figure. So they'll have the show, and then they'll make a post about it, having extras, because they did the same thing last year with ATL. And they sold the extras in the Cabal. So, yeah. Chris says, I am unofficially changing the name of the 1.0 female to brute scale female. She is perfect next to the brute, perfect size difference. Now, I agree, dude. If you don't have Navy, right? But you have Legendary Warrior, which is the same thing. This girl's got some bulk. She's got her arms. She's a muscular lady.
Bro, she's bigger than Grim.
Yeah.
From Zolocon. She's bigger than Grim.
She's a healthy girl.
Yeah.
She ain't someone to be trifled with.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's full figured. Chris says, Benny, I'll help you out. Get some black paint and metal and a makeup brush. Boom, Revenant. I really like the skirt that they've been using. Like they're almost on the verge of using it too much, but they've got that skirt from
That was the
Afarion.
Aquarius.
Yeah, Afarius. Yeah, and it looks great on the Revenant. They
It
also
does.
used it on Valguard too. And then I think a newer figure that's coming out, they're using it again. It's almost like they found an old part and they're like, oh, let's use the hell out of this. It looks good.
I used that on a gladiator, and I made a gladiator out of it and looked really, really good with a custom head from the Horde, Borderland Horde.
Yes. Yeah, their stuff is so good.
Yeah, it's good, man.
They're gonna do another live show with us again.
Yeah.
RP says, I bought 4 scapulars and will end up trying to hunt down an atlas. And you know what's curious is my friend asked me, what do you think is going to be the rare figure of the wave? And I was like, that's kind of hard because like there's some really great figures, I think, in that wave. And then there's some, but it's all subjective. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. What do you think? Because I told him, he's like, what's your opinion on what do you think is going to be the rare or the one that's going to be like the sleeper hit or the Enoch? And I said, probably Scapular, Broder, or Neve.
It's going to be Broder or Nieve. Nieve.
That was just my...
It's going to be Broder or Nieve. Just
you
because...
don't think Scappy?
No, I don't think Scappy will
You don't think so?
No, I don't think Scappy's going to be popular, but I don't think he's going to be the hardest one to find. I think it's going to be Nieve or Broder.
Yeah. Don't make me buy more. Damn it. I've got 2 Naves. For me,
you may need to get one more. I got 3 Nieves and I bought 3 Broders.
There's almost like this internal where it's like, okay, I've got enough Enochs. I'm happy. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, I've got enough this figure. Move on. You know what I mean? It's weird, man.
I've got 5
It's
Enochs.
It's a weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, man.
I've got 3 Elijahs and 5 Enochs that are just sitting inside the box, inside the closet. I'm good. That's for a rainy day. If ever I need to sell any of them or whatever, boom, or trade or whatever, done.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For me, it's all tied to D&D, which is tied to 90% of my best memories with friends that are no longer with us. Absolutely, man.
Amen, brother.
That's like the most valuable.
You know, speaking of which, he said that, I lost one of my best friends back in, I think it was September of last year, late last year, to suicide. And St. Patrick's Day was our day. That was the day that him and I and my wife he was the one that introduced me to my wife.
Oh, damn.
And we would all hang out and do everything on St. Patty's Day. So today was a tough day. So I understand what Chris is saying, because you remember those memories, and they're, it's, never forget them, man. Never forget them,
Absolutely. Yeah. I always, I keep those friends and family that I lost close.
Yeah.
And, always think about
and it was cool because it was that on that day that I found out I actually had won a figure watching Jeff and Curtis, because Jeff had just started his channel. And it was the first time I ever won anything, and I had won that figure. Yeah. And so I posted something on the Cabal about it, and everyone was really so welcoming about it. But yeah, it was cool. It was like, you know what? Thank you. It really helped out. But
absolutely,
that's the thing, man. Like Chris, those are the memories, dude. And sometimes we just relive the memories, I mean, when I watch Airplane, every time him and I used to quote each other Airplane movies all the time, just random, and we'd laugh just looking at the phone doing it. And now when I watch Airplane, I think of him. It's like, we're never going to do that, but just cherish it and just keep moving on, man.
Absolutely, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Chris, wait, we can ask to be on, of course, man. Then why do I keep paying Heinrich? That's between Heinrich and you, man.
Appearance.
I'm always happy to have you on, Chris. You and Anthony, man, love you guys. Trish says, bought Koi and still haven't opened it either, but I also keep saying I don't have a to open mine when I can play with Larry's. Yeah, I mean,
That's
if
true.
if your man's got one, then you don't need to open yours for sure.
That's true.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's see here. Gorgon helmet is my favorite helmet of all mythic helmets. Yeah, it's a good one, man, for sure. I like the skeleton head on it better. It's just, I don't know, for some reason it's just a cool. It's got like a classic look to it. Chris is like, you all guys almost had me thinking about opening mine. Just open it, man. Just do it.
Just open it, man. Just do it.
Just do
Just
it,
open
man.
it.
Benny hooked me up with all the exclusives from Legion's Con and sent them to me in Puerto Rico. Benny is the man, for sure, man. Benny's a generous dude, man. He will definitely hook you up. That was an all-star wave. Okay, thanks, Chris. 350? Fudge. Yeah, I don't mess with those dwarves, man. I love my dwarves. I love the old ones, but man.
So I was on a mission to get all the dwarfs, and I'll tell you what, he was the most expensive, but they all ranged anywhere between 150 and 250.
Yeah, they're up there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up, Mike? We're just talking about your amazing figure. This is live tonight because we don't have Jay, so it is new to Mythics live. Yeah, Uncan, man. I know they'll never reissue, but man, if they reissued some of those, forget it, man. Yeah, I'll have to make a custom of him.
I think the cheapest I've seen him now is around $400.
Yeah. He knows someone that has 4 of them. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, my friends, they only have one of each, one of him. You guys are getting me excited for getting these figures, but I just had to remember all of the great things I have on pre-order. Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, every once in a while I'll go through my pre-orders and just look and see what I have, stuff that I paid for, stuff that I have not, you know. Shout out to Billy Page. He's almost done with yeah, I saw that, the Atlas arm extension.
Oh, he has an Atlas arm extension?
Yeah, it's bugging people that
cool.
he's got a shorter arm, but
that's what I heard. I heard he has a shorter arm. I'll pay no attention to that. Now that you guys, now that you guys said that to me, now it's going to bother me. Now I'm going to look at it and I'm just going to be like, oh, he's got a shorter arm.
See, I have mine with his arm up, so like it doesn't really, you know.
So which arm is shorter? Oh, the armored one.
Arm. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, because I think Chris was saying that it's on like his forearm is like it's like dwarf sized. Oh. It's short. If you look at it, like once you get yours, it's like hecka short. Oh. I'm not really helping it here, but it's short, dude. Okay. I think it's the new Orthok. No.
Oh, okay.
Urzok. I think it's the new Urzok forearm. Gotcha. But it's short, man, and so it kind of makes his arm short, but it's not a lot, dude. I don't think it kind of sticks out a little bit.
I don't know. It kind of I think the pauldron kind of hides it a little bit, so it might be all right.
It don't bother.
Yeah, but I mean, if Billy's coming out with stuff, I'll definitely get, because I bought all his leg extensions for the ogre scale figures. Those are great.
Were they hard to?
No, he gives you instructions on how to do it. He has a QR code you do on that, and it takes you right to the video. It shows you how to do it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bought them all at Legion's Con.
Chris says the dwarf pack will be the rarest. I will make sure of it. Well, okay, I'm going to put this out here. If someone wants to trade a male exile for the female exile, I would do that. I'm just putting that out there. William says
so you said Dagna Stormforger, so she's Ragna's sister or something, or what?
Mm-hmm.
You think they're going to make another Ragna?
I don't know, man. I would like that, but I think
because I've heard stories that Eric Treadway wasn't happy with that figure.
Not happy with the figure, no. But I mean, he could redeem himself, you know.
I thought the colors popped. I love the colors.
Oh yeah, I've got 3 of her.
Yeah,
her and the test shot. I love Ragnar.
Pop on that.
Thanks for the kind words. I think it's going to be Petard going up there with hard to get. I feel like it was highly under ordered, and a lot of people seem to like it in hand. Yeah, I was thinking that. Like I had that option to get a Dispatar, and I was like, nah, I'm good. Just because I didn't like all the scorpion parts and stuff. But I think under like the arms and the armor and stuff, it's a cool figure for sure.
Well, I bought the GI Joe Desert Trooper with the scorpions, and I'm ready. I'm ready for my Dispatar. I bought the chains at Michael's, so I have the chains ready, and I'm gonna put the handles on the chains, and he's gonna have these 2 scorpions on. So it's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, that will look cool.
Yeah.
Dagna's sister who got rations. That is for sure. I was looking at both of them. And I'm like, damn.
I know, because Ragna's skinny, boy. She's a twig.
Yeah, she is.
She's goblin size.
She needs some more rice for sure. Colors of Ragna is amazing, and it's easy paint match. Yeah, I love that figure, and I try to grab her when they're cheaper, if I can.
Sometimes you'll catch them on eBay or on Mercari or something, and they'll be like $70-$80 loose or something, and you're like. But a lot of times I notice that it's always missing the fur piece. So
the fur piece is not good though. It like falls apart.
I used the what's the brute scale ogre Tharnog?
Yeah,
I used some of his fur to put it on her, and it worked perfect.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea. The colors are right. Okay. Yeah, we're actually caught up on comments right now. I don't remember what else. Oh, we're gonna open a figure. Let's open a toy, man. Before it's already 11 o'clock.
I know.
Let's do it, man.
What you got?
What are you gonna open? I think I'm gonna open this guy.
Okay.
We're talking about Mythics all night. Let's open a Monster Force.
Okay. Soldier of Fortune.
No, you open whatever you want, man.
I'm gonna I had a few things, but I'm gonna open one figure. And it'll be the first of its kind for me because I've never had this before.
Okay.
So I went ahead and I jumped the ship with all you guys, and I got Skeletron. So I got
not be disappointed, man.
So I got the Jungle Wolf Trooper from Skeletron. I originally was going to open up the little heads pack with Operation Monster Force and my 4th Black Watch agent, but I decided, no, let me do this instead.
I almost got rid of that figure.
The Black Watch?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that figure's great, man.
I have this guy, and for me, it's almost the same thing, other than one's got a bow tie and one's got a regular tie. Like, is there a difference?
Yeah. Well, and he has an open jacket, and that one doesn't. Right. But the thing is, you get all the ghoul pieces, but you can do the ghoul pieces. You can buy the heads pack piece. Yeah, so I ordered the yellow one, the red one, the black one, and the red camel one today and added them to my pile of loot. I have all those figures now. Except for that Jaguar one.
Dude, I want that Jaguar. Look at those boots, man. That's the fur boots. Come on now, man.
Yeah, those are
I want that guy, and I want the Saboteur.
The Saboteur is cool, man. Yeah.
And then I'm usually a red guy, but I'm getting like Deadpool vibes, so I'm going with the yellow.
I love the yellow. That's the yellow. That's the Kill Bill. That's the Kill Bill vibe for me. It's the yellow.
All right, guys. Thanks for the chat. Y'all, love y'all, and keep doing the Lord Bird Jesus' work, man.
You got it, bro.
Are you leaving? You got to go, man. Good hanging out with you. We got the agent here. Yes, Omar. Skeletron is awesome. It is, man. It is. If they had more figures, I would be buying more of them.
Yeah. Well, if I really like these, I'll probably pick up a couple more of the Blood Wolf ones because they have the heads pack and all that. Yes. I didn't get the heads pack either, so.
Yeah, I grabbed the heads pack.
I think I'll probably grab that at Atlanta.
Yeah, Mark actually opened this guy while we were waiting in line at ZoloCon. And I'm like, I was checking it out. I'm like, oh, man. Mark's a great figure poser, too. And that's something I would definitely like to address one day, is that people that pose figures, if they're a good poser, man, they can sell you on that figure.
Yeah.
And Mark is a really good poser. I'm crap. Like, I do vanilla poses.
Yeah.
But, like, he was getting these great poses out of this figure. And I'm like, okay, I got out of line real quick and bought one of these guys.
So with the Skeletron, I ended up getting the Geyer Wolf. I got him.
See you, Brad. Thanks for watching, man. Oh yeah, I love that silver, dude.
And then I got the Wolf Trooper. I got one of those.
Yes.
And then I got these little bad boys right here. These little spiders. These little
Yeah,
skeleton
see, I haven't picked those up yet.
Yeah. I
need
got
to.
these. So yeah, Larry, Robo Skull will probably be next, dude.
Man.
If I like these, I'll probably get a Robo Skull. But
That
the
Robo
jungle
Skull
one
looks
so
good.
far, like that's the one that's caught my eye the most.
That
so
caught
that's
your
the one
eye?
I wanna, yeah, that's the one I want to open first because. And the cool thing about these figures is you can mix in with your Operation Monster Force and Valaverse and whatever else, you know, with your action.
Yeah, I like
force,
that.
you know?
That the scale is a good scale.
Yeah. You still got me on big. You might want to show your.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry. I was busy over here with my figures.
That dude that you're opening up is so cool. I have him posed with a cigarette in his mouth and the gun. It's a badass figure.
They need more figures that come with like cigarettes and stuff. It's like, come on, guys.
Yeah, man.
I'm not going to go buy a pack of cigarettes and start smoking. I'm at that age where, you know, the smoking, you know, the age of smoking cool.
Yeah. Tell you what, they don't want these figures to get out. That's for sure.
Right.
My magic scissors.
Yeah, I would love that Robo Skull. That thing is awesome. I just how much is it? 3?
It's like
$2?
$279 or something.
Yeah.
Shipped and everything, it'll be about $300.
Very tempting. Very tempting. I can't get my man's head in there.
Yeah, that you might have to do a little bit of heat.
Yeah.
I had to do that. So this guy's cool, man. He's a little tight right now because it's
they're tight
Florida.
for sure.
But yeah, man, it's in the 40s tonight. That's like Eskimo weather for us.
Are you gonna be okay, man? I want to make sure you're okay.
I'll be fine. I'm fine with the cold.
I don't want you freezing to death out there, man.
Oh, so this is really cool. So you can actually put the helmet on this guy. It's not a different head. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, you can actually just plop it onto a.
Okay.
Out of the package, this guy moves.
Yeah, this dude's badass. Look at that. This guy's cool, man.
That's the only one I didn't buy. I've got the silver.
The jungle. Oh, this guy.
I've got the red.
This was the one that caught my eye first. Was the Jungle Trooper? I was like, yeah, man, I need to. Let me go on that. I love camo, so it was. But that Geyer Wolf one's cool too.
Yeah, I like the silver.
That they gave that they put the head of that one gentleman that passed away. I think that was a really cool thing.
Yeah, that is classy for sure.
Yeah.
Benny says, you need a Robo Skull, Greg. I got you. So, Benny, are you saying that you have 2 Robo Skulls and that you would sell me one with payments? If that's the case, then
Benny, you got a Robo Skull, Benny? How many Robo Skulls do you have?
Like he's got plural.
Sounds like he's got a bunch, yeah.
He's Benny 2 times. Yeah, seeing that Robo Skull in person, man. It's just pricey, man. It's hard for me to drop. Oh shit! Benny said he's got 3. Wow, bro.
Benny,
this guy. Yeah, hook us up, man. Put me on the payment plan. I don't want to break the head, but he's not going on there. I don't want to force it, but I like the.
Yeah, that head is
head
cool,
patch.
Man. That head is so cool.
But the body out of the package is just moving like smooth, which I was not expecting because it's cold as a mofo here in Michigan, but he
I
is
bet.
moving like a
Yeah,
champion.
I noticed the Soldiers of Fortune move more like butter than the my Operation Monster Force guys do.
Yeah. But and you know what? Honestly, like playing with this, like I'm glad that I have that agent now. Where's
Yeah,
he at? Yeah, because this figure is awesome. There's something cool and elegant about just like a black suit, you know,
there
with like
is. Yeah,
machine guns or like cigarettes and
look
like
at
he
this. Look at
comes.
this dude. He's got the
Yeah.
claws. He's got the backpack.
Yeah.
This is sweet, man.
What's cool about those guys is that he can carry all of his stuff.
Yeah,
And
this
I
is
love
sweet.
that on
I
a
haven't put all the
figure.
gear on him yet. Just this right here. This is sweet,
Oops.
and he
Amazing.
looks so good with like with your Monster Force and your Valaverse.
Headhunter says, time for the wife's hair dryer. What's wrong with my hair dryer? Why can't I use my wife? My
You know
hair
what's
dryer.
funny is I have mine under my desk.
Do you?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a hot water guy. I don't mess with the hair
I have
dryer.
my hair dryer under my desk. I have it hooked up like a gun, so I just take it out. It's like here we go. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't mess with the hair dryer.
yeah.
I think my wife's got one, but
No, my wife bought me one because I
I
kept
just
on using hers. And so one day the Amazon package came in and she's all like, "Here, this is for you." And I was like, "What is it?" It was a hair dryer.
like,
She
what is
bought me a new hair
this?
dryer. Yeah, just for you, for your
You're
figure. And
like
I was
me,
like, "Yeah,
bro.
thanks."
You don't need a personal hair dryer,
I don't I don't need any hair
right?
dryer, man. I'm good.
I was at Legion's Con a few years ago, and I just happened to be grocery shopping with Dorklayer and Toy Bro, and I bought a comb for Andy because we were roomies.
Uh-huh.
Toy Bro was like, "What do you need that brush for? Like, what do you need that?" I'm like, "Don't you worry about it. Don't worry about it."
You know that right before I started collecting mythics, I had hair down to here.
Did you really?
I did. I
What
did.
happened?
I shaved it off.
You were
I
like,
just
"I'm
one
over it. I'm
one
done with
day
it."
said it started thinning. It started thinning up
Okay, yeah.
here, and it started showing my age. And I was like, "Yeah, no, it's gone."
It's
So I
easy, low maintenance, dude. You
yeah,
cut that
yeah,
hair,
yeah. But
and
I had long hair for a long time, man. It was like down to here, man. I had like Dennis Derby hair.
wow,
Yeah, yeah.
nice.
I saw he cut it too, though.
Did he?
Yeah, he cut it at he had Solocon. He had shorter hair.
Oh yeah, it was shorter. I thought you meant like
Yeah.
he cut it off. I was like,
No,
oh
he didn't
shit.
shave it off like us. No, he's not bald like us. No. Yeah, I'm
David
impressed,
says
Skeletron.
bald is beautiful. That's
Yeah,
right, buddy.
I'm impressed, Skeletron. I'm impressed.
Good man. I'm glad. I'm always glad when a friend tries a new toy line and they like it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's really adjacent and it can be used with Action Force, with Monster Force,
Well, they have
classified, all that stuff.
they have an exclusive at Toylanta coming out. A Toylanta exclusive Skeletron figure.
Oh really? Oh really?
A 6
I didn't
inch.
know that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Is it Skeletron or is it a?
No, it's something else. I haven't
Hmm.
seen it. But yeah, that's what I heard, that they have a exclusive Toylanta. So I'm gonna look for it, see if I can find one. So cool thing is also for anyone that likes Savage Crucible, they're going to Toylanta. They're doing a pre-order for their figure that you can reserve tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on their website. So that's cool too. So you can get your ticket and pick up your figure there. So that's pretty neat that they're doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're
With the
trying
silencer,
to.
that's it, man.
Yeah, man, and it just comes out like super easy.
Yeah.
It's not fragile. It's just
No,
goes right
no.
in like no problem.
Did you give him the blonde head with the?
He don't want to. It doesn't want to. I don't want to force it too much.
So I'll show you what I did with mine.
Let me see.
I've got mine here. I've got
Oh,
mine
yeah.
here with the
That's
cigarette,
Yes.
and then behind his back, he's got the gun.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's
That's
how I
it
posed him.
all day long.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
that's
I'm
how I
talking
posed him
about.
with the cigarette. But he also has the hand with the cards, which is really cool too.
Yeah.
So there's so much you can do with it. I love these Soldiers of Fortune figures,
For
man.
30 something dollars,
Yeah, 37
man.
bucks, man. 37 bucks is good. It's
Yeah, he's
good.
got that old school, like how he's holding it.
Yeah, with the rig, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, man.
yeah,
When Mark showed that, I'm like, okay,
yeah.
I don't need
And
to
the
see
cool
no
thing,
more.
I know, and the cool thing also is like with this figure, the nice thing about it is you've got this head pack, and with this Night Watch head pack, look at the blonde head. You could have it with the glasses, or you could have the other one, and you got like James Bond.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, see it? And it
Yeah, I gotta
doesn't have
pick
the eye
that up.
patch. So you could put that on there instead, which is really, really cool. So
I should have picked
yeah,
that up.
this thing is great, man. This I picked up at Zolocon they had that special on Sunday. If you
Yes,
bought
I
the
know.
Phantom Core, you got the gear kit for free. That was pretty awesome. That was an awesome deal. I took advantage of
I
that,
wish
man.
they'd have
Quick.
said that. They didn't tell
He
me that,
he
man.
told me that when I walked by the
I
when I walked by the
sh-
booth and I was looking, I was like, he goes, "Hey, I have a special today. If you got a Phantom Core, you get the Phantom
that's
Core gear
awesome.
for free." And I said, "Boom, Phantom Core gear,"
You
and then I
can't
bought
beat
me
that.
another
Yeah,
Black Watch agent, and another general. So
you
because I
can't
wanted to
beat
get
that,
four
man.
generals, I want to get the four generals.
Yeah, you can't beat that for sure.
Yeah, these are
Um,
these are
Look at
great though,
this.
man.
I want to show people this case.
Yeah, the suitcase.
So this blows me away. The handle, it articulates. So the
Yeah,
handle is like an actual suitcase. Like I know that's not a big deal, but for me, it's like
open it. Open the suitcase.
I did. It's freaking awesome. So there's like a hidden so there's money in there.
Yeah,
Then you can like pop out the money part and it's like
yeah.
and like the classified and that you can like put in there and put this little, it's got some snacks, got some cigarettes, and you can put a favorite out and it just
It's
overlays
just some
on top of
cigarettes.
it. I'm
He's
like,
got his
that's
lucky
just
strikes. He's got his
it's
lucky strikes in there.
yeah, it's passport. And I don't know, it's just a rad. And I always think like if we had stuff like that when we were kids,
Oh my god.
man,
The closest
you
thing we
know,
had was those candy cigarettes you got at the ice cream
right?
truck. Remember those?
Yes, absolutely. But I was raised a James Bond fan,
Yeah, me too.
and just to have like an agent, I know he doesn't have a head, that sucks, but
What was your favorite James Bond movie?
uh, see, that could be like a Legion's Con
Oh yeah.
conversation.
Oh yeah.
My dad took me to see all of the ones in my time, but we went back to the older ones. So like the young kid schmerbs would say For Your Eyes Only, which is the Roger Moore.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite. For Your Eyes
Yeah.
Only was my favorite, dude.
Yeah. So like the
Mhm.
kid in me would be like, yes,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But like the older that I loved Sean Connery as Bond.
Yeah.
But I also love Daniel Craig too. I thought Daniel Craig was great.
Yeah. Daniel
But
Craig was really good.
I dug the old like Doctor No and Thunderball and all those were
Me, it was For Your Eyes Only and Moonraker, Goldfinger.
yeah,
Um,
good stuff.
yeah, yeah. Roger Moore was a guy I grew up with watching.
Me
This
too.
gun's cool. This is like total Halo. This
Oh
looks like
yeah.
Halo. I love this
And
gun.
it's cool how it clips onto his leg.
Yeah, that is awesome, man.
Do you want to open another figure? I'm gonna go take a leak real quick.
Yeah, I can open something else.
Okay, open one more thing and then we'll call it a night.
Okay. All right. So anyway, hello, whoever's left. Open. Let's see. What am I going to open? Should I open another Skeletron? Should I open Monster Force? Or should I open. What do you guys think? Monster Force or Skeletron? Oh, guapo. See, guapo, see. I'll open up another Skeletron. Why not? Let's open up this guy or wolf. Oh, Monster Force? All right, I'll open up a Monster Force Sig just for you, man. So this figure right here is one of my favorites. And I didn't think when I first got Monster Force that this would be like one of my favorite figures. But the Apophis counterterrorism unit trooper, which is the zombie trooper, man, these guys are so cool, dude. The detail on these figures are so awesome, and it's cool because it comes with the comic book and everything. But the detail of these figures are so rad, man. And you can build up to 3 different looks for him. So I ended up getting a couple extra ones because those are so cool, man. Let's see. Let's open this guy up. So Operation Monster Force is probably my second favorite line behind Mythics now. Hey, this line here is just kicks, man. So good. And I still I'm a big military guy, so I like my GI Joes and I like my Balivers and I like my other, and I love the Skeletron too now. So that's another one I got to add to it. But one of the things is when you open up your Monster Force, be careful because these boxes, man, they're so tight. But these are such great figures. You can't go wrong with any of them, man. And just all they come with so much. A lot of people complain about the price because of $39.99, but I think with everything that you get, they're kind of worth it. I wish they were cheaper, but at the same time, you can make so many figures out of these. But the Apophis Legion, again, it's like getting a Cobra Commander. It's like getting a Cobra Commander, not a Cobra Commander, a Cobra Officer, but a zombie Cobra Officer. And like just the detail on that is so cool, man. I mean, this right here is so badass, dude. And I really did not think, yeah, they are. Fresh Monkey Fiction is killing it, man.
They're killing it, man.
They are. They're killing it, dude. But when I first started collecting Monster Force, I thought that the vampires and the sleepwalkers were going to be my favorite. And then all of a sudden, when I bought my first Apophis Legion figures, those zombies, all I said was, "Holy shit, man! These things are like so good."
Not a bad figure. Not one bad
no,
figure in
no,
that line.
and out of all of them, they're all great. I mean, every single one of them is great because you have the Phantom Core Zombie, Apophis Legion, and all that. But I will say that this guy right here, sorry, let me take him out real quick. Thing a little different. Here we go. But this dude right here, here we go. I mean, look at that. Look at
Right?
the and look at his leg. I mean, come on, man. These are so badass.
Yeah.
So these zombie troopers are so good, man. They're so good, and there's so much you could do with them too. So Operation Monster Force is killing it, dude. They are.
Yeah,
killing
they're just coming strong, man.
Yeah, they are. They are. This guy's kind of stiff though, so I'm not going to bend him up and
Yeah,
anything.
don't push it.
But yeah, he's I love this. But now with Skeletron and with this, oh, I'm happy, dude. And then
yeah,
because
for me, like these other lines are like a palate cleanser. You
they
know,
are.
I love Knights. I love I love Mythics, but it's nice to open something that's got a machine gun or a machete or a jetpack or something, just something different, so that you don't get burned out on.
Is the backpack supposed to go like this or like this?
Yes, like that. Yeah.
Like this?
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Nice, man.
I've had a great time, man. I
same.
appreciate you wanting to go on with me.
Yeah,
If you're
absolutely.
ever free or if you're ever feeling crappy and you want to do a live, hit me up, man.
Anytime, you know me. I'm available anytime at night.
For sure. And you guys in the chat too, man. You guys hanging out with us. If there's anyone that wants to be on some night, hit me up, man.
Yeah, I know
we're
that
all friends.
Yeah, I know that next week Jay also won't be available for Tuesday for Legion's Kings, so we'll figure something out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just
Oh yeah, Warhammer's another one. I got a couple of the white scars that I ordered, so those should be coming in pretty soon of the Warhammer. That's another.
they
I'm just
look
crazy,
cool, man.
bro. Between Monster Force and Warhammer and Valverse and now Skeletron, it's just everything else. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
And then of course
for sure.
Mythics. Mythics doesn't stop. It just keeps going and going and going and going. Savage Crucible, the same. It's crazy.
Larry says he'll be here next Tuesday. You
All
got
right,
it,
Larry.
buddy.
All right, brother.
Sounds good, man.
We'll have you on
Sounds
next
good.
Tuesday. Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
All
So
right, my
next
man.
Tuesday.
Thank you guys for watching. I gotta hit the hay. I gotta wake up at 5:30 and do it again. We gotta make that money so we can buy our toys. But thank you guys for being on Tuesdays and hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. We both needed it, I think. Thank you, Omar, so much, man. Hang in there.
Thank you, Greg. Thanks, brother.
I will be talking to you soon, man.
Yep,
thank you, guys.
Hey, guys.
Have a good one, everybody.
Love you all. Thanks.
Love you guys. Yeah, thank you. Love you guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you.
Remember, friends, to always have fun, be curious, share, and enjoy what this line has to offer. Come for the toys, but stay for the friends. Good night, and thank you very much.